till probably after. Now, the purpose of this class is to, I have a lot of people on my in my community, and anytime I'm putting out signals, I notice that a lot of them don't. Um, Most of them are newbies, like literally folks that are not like they don't know any more about trading, and as a matter of fact, a lot of them don't even know how to use the the platforms. I don't know if you are new, if you are struggling with trading, you are pretty new. Let me know. Just drop a message in the chat box. So I want to know how many of us that we have in the house. So tomorrow I'm gonna be talking about the this class today is just gonna be a foundation of what trading is about, and also what trading is not. That aspect of what trading is not is the aspect of that I've seen so far. I've been in this industry for more than 15 years, and I can tell you for free, a lot of people don't talk enough about that aspect, and it's also a very 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 important aspect of what trading is not. That means what you shouldn't expect if you are coming into this industry. A very profitable industry. Trading has changed my life in the past 15 years. I've been to, I live life on my own terms. Right now, I'm in the United States of America, where I've been residing probably for the past, it's been 7 years now. And within that 7 years, I've been to countless countries around the world. And the beautiful thing about it is that anywhere I want to go, I just take my laptop. Sometimes when I'm dropping signals in the group, a lot of people don't know I'm in another country and I'm making money with my laptop. And I'm also, dropping signals in the group. Why? That's the power of trading. It makes you a truly an international person. That means you can live life on your own terms. That's the beauty of trading. I didn't get there today, right? It took me a couple of months, a couple of years, pardon me. But plus or minus, the past couple of years has been for me um, has been very very interesting. Why? Because of the opportunity that trading affords. And I know. Okay, somebody say I'm old following you for 1,000 years. Okay, iPhone, I see you. So okay, so you join, say you're new. Okay, all right. So let's quickly go into the one of my slide. I just prepare a very short slide. I like to talk without slide, but a lot of people I use having slides. I think is also going to make my job easy if I go on a slide, right? So I just prepare a couple of slides that we're going to be looking at tonight. So, like I said, like I mentioned at the beginning, I don't actually want this first night to be very, very long. The key thing, like this first night, is geared towards new people. If you are new, you have never traded before, or you have been trading, you have been losing money, you don't understand what trading is, especially for people that are new in the group that don't, most times when I'm dropping signals, some of them are sending me messages. What do you mean by this? And it makes me feel like a lot of people, I'm not carrying a lot of people along. So that was why we said, okay, let's put this together. I haven't also said that, like I was saying, trading gives you, um, puts you in a place where you are kind of living in your own world, and this is what I'm going to because I and this is what I mean by saying that it's you don't bother your head about inflation. Imagine if you can easily do 20-25% of any money that comes into your hand in a month, you know. And even hedge fund managers, I'm talking about big traders, they don't make that in a month. And making that kind of return might not, more often than not, it's not like it comes every month. But then if you know what you're doing, at least you can be doing like between 10% or less than 10% every month. All right. I think, like I said, I didn't get at this point the way I am. I've been around the trading industry for more than 15 years. If I want to be very conservative, I'll just let's just take with 15 years. So this free 2 day trading webinar tomorrow, we are giving away 15 accounts people, and I'm going to be talking about the conditions to for you to get that funded account. tomorrow when we get there. So today we'll just look at the basics of trading. Then tomorrow we'll look at a trading strategy that's been very, very beautiful that I've been using for some time. And then we talk about the condition to get started, and how you can, get a funded account. And that funded account, I'd love for it to go to free to need people that, that are just coming into the trading industry. All right. So this free 2-day trading webinar. So one of the first things we'll look at is I'm going to talk about this with the risk disclaimer. The information I'm providing to you at this presentation is actually general information about trading. Under no circumstances should this presentation be considered any type of investment or financial advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Before you decide to invest in trading, you should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience, and risk appetite. Your continuous attendance at this meeting also indicates your acceptance of the above terms. It's just very important we talk about risk disclaimer, right? I mean, just for the books. All right. So moving on. What is Forex? Now, I try as much as possible not to streamline my when I'm talking about trading to only Forex. I also trade crypto, and I also have a crypto group. So I also have a stock group. I trade stock too. So you can trade any market. It kind of puts you above an average trader. All right. So, but our focus is on Forex today. And I want to stick to that. I'm just saying, what you're going to need this weekend, tomorrow, when we go to one simple strategy that I've been using, I'm going to be teaching tomorrow as well. It will also help you. You can use that strategy to trade any market. Like if you have been in the group, in the Telegram group, you notice I drop signals for currencies, for melter, for gold, for indices, just name it, anyone, I'll drop it. So Forex is the largest financial market. In the global financial market, the foreign exchange derivatives market has a massive daily turnover of over 1 trillion. It is the world's most traded market. Imagine you are trading a market that you can trade it anywhere you are in the world. All right. A market that has over $1 trillion, liquidity. That means, if you know what you're doing and if you learn the skill, please, the focus is on the skill. This is not gamble. I saw some guys on Twitter, they were talking about how trading is not different from how trading Forex or trading any market is not different from playing Baba Jebu or playing Bet Niger. It was a very funny comment on Twitter, and I laughed. I laughed because I know the two things happened to them. Number one, they fail to realize that this is actually a serious business. One, then number two, they also fail to get the needed knowledge, and also let me add this, and they are not patient enough. If I thought they get the knowledge to stay with the knowledge until they become profitable. All right, we'll come to that. We'll get to that point. So this market operates 24 hours, a day, 6 days a week. Actually, today the market closes. That's the Forex market closes today. In the next couple of hours, I think in the next 2-3 hours, the market will close. But but it opens actually on Sunday evening. We have another on Sunday evening. The market will open. So, and then another big thing about the market, about trading Forex, is the use of leverage. You can use leverage to maximize profits. Forex about one of the markets that give you that ability. That means you can start with $50. As a matter of fact, you can start with $10. That's the beauty of trading this market. You can start with as little as $10. Imagine a market that has a massive daily turnover of over $1 trillion, and then you just enter with your own $50, and then you are trading. That's the beauty of leverage. As beautiful as leverage is, if you want to stay long in this industry, you don't want to over leverage. And that's what I see all over social media. A lot of people, you are trading with $100 and then you want to make $10,000 at the end of the month. You should know that you will blow the money, right? And that's why, like I mentioned, that example I mentioned earlier, that some guys they say forex trading is Niger bet that went to university, right? I've heard that before too, and the reason why they are saying that is because they've lost money. And the reason why they lose money is because they over leverage. All right. So use of leverage help to maximize profits. Although, like they say, leverage is a two-edged sword. If you don't know how to use it, you can lose money, a lot of money. So forex trading also give you two-way transactions. That means allow you to hold both buy and sell. At the same time, you can buy, you can sell. It presents opportunities around the clock. Then we have a lot of liquidity. Any trading volume that exceeds 6 trillion. That means there's a lot of money that is changing hands in the market every day on that market. Globally, worldwide, we are talking about institutions, we are talking about countries, we are talking about businesses, we are talking about retail traders like you and I as well, that are also participating in this market. So, what Forex is not. At the beginning of this class, I mentioned that this aspect of trading is what we don't get to hear, from a lot of I call them social media marketer, social media gurus. You see that they post their country, they post luxury stuff everywhere, and then a lot of newbies, a lot of new people, myself included. When I started some couple of years ago, I entered this market with that mindset that tomorrow I'll buy a Lamborghini. And then I started losing people's. I lost a lot of my money, and I also lost a lot of people's money. All right. So before I understand what the market is about, this little stuff I'm sharing with you tonight, I wish somebody shared with me when I was starting. Maybe I wouldn't have. Maybe I wouldn't have lost so much money in the past. If somebody had, maybe the first person that I met is teaching me what forex is not, and that person, mentored me to see what forex is not, I wouldn't have, lost a lot of money the way I have lost a lot of money, right? So, and that's why I try to, as much as I can, to talk about this aspect of the trading industry that a lot of your normal forex guru or coaches will not talk about. All right. So forex trading is not a get rich scheme like industry. You will not get rich instantly if you are just starting. And I'll be very factual with you. As a matter of fact, if you don't know what you're doing, you even get poorer. All right. It's not a trading. It's not an industry that you get to and you get rich instantly. Just like every other businesses. I don't know of anybody that opens a brick and mortar shop. Let's say if you're in Lagos or you are in Onitsha, you get a shop in Lagos, or let's say in Onitsha, or let's say in Kano, and then when you get that shop, the next morning you started making your daily profit is 5 million naira. Please let me know if there's anybody like that. You can drop a comment. Let's make this okay, Sammy, I see you. Obiodun, intermediate. Okay, I see you. Somebody says first time here. All right, I see a couple of people. How many of you have started a business offline? Let's say you open a shop and the next morning you started making 5 million naira every month. Please let me know. Is that possible? Say you go and you collected a shop in Tejo or in Oshodi or in Onitsha or in Kano or in Abuja, and then the next day or at the end of that month, your first profit is 5 million naira. Let me know. Not possible. Okay. So even Yahoo boys don't make instant profit. Abio, it's not possible, right? So you don't make money like that. It takes time. I think our Chooks is there. Chooks has a shop. I mean Chooks. Chooks is in the east, and I know he has a shop. I can see you, Chooks. So Chooks know because you know he operates an offline shop. So because anytime we are talking, he's telling me I'm in the shop. So you don't make that kind of money overnight. But however, if you stay in that industry, I mean, I've seen boys in when I was in other level in the university. I used to stay around that Alaba International because it was very close to my campus. You know, for 1 year that I was on that campus, that I was staying around that area. So I used to see these boys, these Igbo boys, very smart guys. You know, they have shop, and then you see the Oga. If you talk to the Oga, he will tell you he's been doing the business for the past 20 years. Then you now see these boys that are learning that trade. You see? So those boys, some of them, it take them 10 years before the Oga will now do freedom for them. They will now have their own shop. And that's the reality of everything that we do in life. Even if you work in the office, right? The first day, let's say after your graduation from the university, then you go and do after NYSC. Nobody will employ you as a manager immediately. I don't know if you work in the office, and you want to tell me the first day you get to the office, they make you a manager. Nobody will make you a manager immediately. They say, this boy is a first class guy. He just came out from NYSC. Oh yeah, let's make him the CEO of First Bank. No, it takes a process, right? So the same thing with trading. It takes time depending on your dedication. All right, it involves putting in the necessary work that you need to be successful. Just like in any other endeavor, knowledge and getting familiar with the market are very key. The more you stay with it, the better you become. I will say at least 3 years of continuous education. 3 years at least. I've seen people become very profitable in 2 years. And that's because they put in the work. I'm telling you, it took me about 5 years actually. Personally, it took me about 5 years. All right. So 3 years, and trading will get you to the point where you can start getting consistent. I mean, 3 years of learning and also trading. 3 years of learning and also trading. Don't let anybody lie to you. Understanding trading and getting profitable takes time. But guess what? If you get to that point where you are now profitable, the beautiful thing about trading and every other endeavor that I know, because it's a business, it gives you freedom, a lot of freedom. You can travel, you can do anything. Just your laptop, your phone, you are good to go. And I would like to see at the end that trading is not for lazy people. Trust me, it's not for lazy people. Or somebody say it takes time. Yes, it's not for lazy people. If you are lazy, you cannot trade because it takes time. It takes effort learning that skill and understanding it. However, it's doable. All right. So, moving on. So, tools you will need. Like I said, I don't want this class to be too long. Tomorrow we'll continue. Tools you will need. Knowledge is very important, like I mentioned. No, the most important thing you will need if you are just getting started is knowledge. All right? Knowledge. Learning and learning. And I always recommend that people, if you can get the mentor, if you can get the course that you can watch. I actually have a beginner's course. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about it. If you're interested, you can lay your hands on it. Also proper understanding, and another thing is platform where you are going to be trading. So on this platform, Forex for You is one of the ones that I'm going to. There are so many Forex trading platform. Actually, this giveaway is in partnership with Forex for You. I'm going to be talking about it tomorrow. And those that will have access to that giveaway will be those that attend tonight's meeting and tomorrow's meeting. That's one of the criteria. All right. Also, proper understanding and usage of the two, MT4 and MT5. Basic understanding, how to place trade, and Oh, okay. Right. Somebody say even farmer cannot make it. All right. Proper understanding and usage of the tool. If you have any questions, please you can just note it. You can notice that today I'm not really talking about strategy bias, although I will for new people, I'll just quickly do that as we move on. So let's talk about how to use MD4 and MD5. So this part of this webinar, I'm going to actually focus on it because I have a lot of people in the community, they don't even know the basic. And sometimes I drop the video, they don't go watch it. So I'll just do a little bit of um, of display of how to do this. Also I have resources that video resources on my on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be dropping it on the chat. You can go watch there as we move on. But how to place buy and sell basic. Let me go there. Let me just I'm going to be sharing my. Let me quickly share my. Then, if you have any question, okay. But somebody say even farmer cannot make it because rain can disappoint pest. Right. Even something as simple as farming, Abi. You cannot plant corn this night and tomorrow you want to harvest. It takes time for you to. I met a friend of mine back in the day says he wants to start fish this fish farming. That's all this what's the name of that fish again? That is very popular in Nigeria, catfish. So he went to buy what this thing they call it what do they call that? Is this seedling? The small fishes. So he went to buy small fishes and he started. And then he started. And before the end of, I think before the end of 1 month, all the fishes died. The guy lost a lot of money. Catch a fingerling, thank you. Julius said a fingerling. So before the guy started, I mean, before the end of the month, all his investment went down the drain. I mean, it was serious. But one thing I not liked about him was that he didn't give up. He did another one. Everything went down the drain. Then I think on the third one, that's when his business now started picking up. I mean, today, I still once in a while I still talk with him. It's the same business he's still doing. He's been close to almost 10 years, and this guy has built a lot of wealth around that business. Why? Because he's top with that business. All right. So I think that's the secret of being successful in anything we do. Anyway, so let's look at this chart. One of the things that a lot of people ask me is that how do you do buy stop? What is buy stop? What is buy limit? What is a lot of questions? What is edging? So I'll just do a little bit of that and then we'll call it a night. I don't want it to be too. I don't want us to be too tonight to be too long. However, I don't know if you have not joined our Telegram channel, you are leaving a lot of money on the table. I think today, I don't know if you took the trade which I dropped today earlier on GBP Canadian dollar. A lot of money was made today by those that took that trade on GBP. All right, so now this is what your typical chart doesn't look like this. When you download the platform, I'm going to be dropping the resources that you guys can watch. So, but let me quickly, when you download your MT4, your typical MT4 looks like this, right? This is what your typical MT4 will look like. I mean, when you download this platform, this is what it looks like. So, but then one of the things that I do, I'm going to drop the video as well. You can watch it. How to set up your MT4 is that, and for as a trader, you want your platform to be very neat, so that it's easy for you to spot major points. All right. So what you want to do, so once you download your MT4, MT5, this is what you get on your laptop. So you want to make it clean. You can do Control G. If you do Control G, you see that you don't all those lines, you will not see them again. Right? Then you can do Control Y. Actually, I'm actually on MT5. So MT5, MT4 is almost the same. It's the same as far as I'm concerned. So this just some little changes that MetaCodes are made. So this is your MT5. This Euro USD. On Euro USD, what you have, okay, this 1 hour. You see these lines from here to here is 24 hours. So each on a 1 hour time frame, each candle is 1 hour. All right. I'm doing this because of a lot of new people that I can see in the group on this call. So let's say you want to place a buy, for example. So you see where my cursor is, where the right new order. So you just click on it, and then if I'm trading on this account, it's $179, very small money. You can do 0.1, and then you can place a buy. All right. That's how to buy. I just bought. So I just bought. If I say, okay, buy, I just bought. I bought market order. This order is market order. If I want to sell also, is new order. I can do sell. I can do sell. All right. So that's sell. And then placing stop loss, placing TP. I'll drop the link in the group. You can watch that one. All right. Now, the one that I know that a lot of people used to ask me a lot is what is buy stop? What is buy sell limit, buy limit? Sorry, give me 1 minute though. I want to sip water. A lot of people they ask me what is buy stop, what is sell stop. So your buy stop is when price is moving. You are saying that, okay, if price get to this point, let's say price is on an uptrend, like the way price is right now, price is moving up. You are not like, okay, if price move to this point, I want the market to take me in so that I can buy. Let's say you have let's say I have prices. Let's say price is here, and then you are saying that if price breaks this resistance, I'm going to take a buy above this spot. Or I say, let me use the current price. I say, okay, if price break resistance around there, I want to buy at this spot. So you want to place your buy stop. There are different ways you can do that. Number one, there's these two you can take. This one, you see where my cursor is at this spot. You can pull out these two and do like this. Okay? And do like this. And put these two, and then you right click. When you right click, you go to trading. I'm trying to look for that will stay there. He said, okay, I think it's almost time for the market to close. Maybe they don't want me to place buy stop. Anyway, let me use a normal way you can place your buy stop. You come to your new order. So instead of what I did earlier was market execution, I just click buy. So now if I want to place a buy stop, you come to your market execution right here. You click on pending order. All right, then you see where the right type, where you have type buy limit, you change it to buy stop. So what I'm telling the market is that, what I'm telling the broker is that when price gets to let's say 1.1634. So I'll come to where price is, I'll type it. You type it manually. 1.16340. 1.163. Oh, I don't think these guys want me to place anything. No. It seems okay, hold on. I think because I'm already in each song. Because this is actually a live account I'm using. All right, so okay, let's try it again. On Euro USD, what's happening? Uh, I don't think these guys are. This broker is one of the worst broker that I've ever used in my life. Give me, all right, let me do it on BTC. Okay. So now if I want to place a buy stop, I'm saying that when price gets here, when price gets to this, let's say 100,000. Okay. I'll go to pending order, market limits, buy stop. So the price I'm aiming for, let's say 100,000. All right. So I say when price get there, you should take me in. All right. So you can see that price right now is here. But I'm saying that if price gets here, the broker should take me in. So and you can see that my order is showing at the pending space. So when price moves to this area, to this region, it takes me automatically. All right. I don't have to be sitting in front of my computer. I just place the order and I can shut down my laptop and maybe I'm going somewhere. I can go out. All right. So buy stop means that price, if price is bullish and price is moving in that bullish direction, price should take the broker should take me in. Means that your price point is above the current price. So when price is moving in that direction, you should take me in. Why sell stop means that what I'm saying is that if price goes below the current price, all right, I can also place a sell stop. Right now for BTC price is around 96,000. So I can change. You go to your pending order like so. I do sell stop. That sell stop. And I can say um when price gets to say 85,000. We know that price is not there yet. Okay. I say, okay, when price gets to 85,000, you should take me in as a sell. All right. So you can see that my price is at 85,000. So when price get there, take me in as a sell order. So if I go to the higher time frame, let's say I go to the weekly time frame, you can see my sell stop at this point. I hope you get that point, and then my buy stop at the top. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be dropping the link, some of my resources. Okay, I'm going to also be answering some questions. So some of the videos you can watch for new people that don't know how to place, basic things. Make sure you watch the video before tomorrow, before we have tomorrow class. Tomorrow I will not be talking about basic things. We'll just go straight to a strategy that you can use. All right, and then we'll do the giveaway, and then we'll call it a night. Let me look for those. I'm going to be looking for those resources. I'll drop it on the Telegram. Sorry, on the then afterwards I'll take a question. I'll take some questions if you have any questions. You can watch that. That's actually my YouTube channel. Those videos are, I think, 5 minutes, 10 minutes videos. Just give me 1 minute, guys. All right, so let me drop this. You can also watch this. I have a couple of them that you can go watch. You can watch them this night. Okay, Telegram. Jide, don't worry. I'll drop the Telegram link also. All right, so those are the materials. You can watch them. Just I think the video that is longest in all those YouTube video, maybe 20, maybe 15 minutes. It's the time you used to be scrolling Sabinus on social media, please use it to get knowledge. Okay. Before you watch Sabinus, you can watch those videos. All right, so let me take some questions. I think one of the questions that I'm going to be taking, I think somebody already dropped the questions. He said, so money management, Julius. Okay, so money management is my problem. And what is the duration for the movement of market? Okay, money management is due to greed. Now, if you don't know how to, I'm assuming that you are saying that sometimes you over leverage, Abby, Julius. So what I'm going to be saying is that I used to have that problem also. I used to over leverage until I started, taking stock. One of the things you want to do is to also take stock. And even till now, I still take stocks on weekends like this. Market close today, tomorrow, 5-10 minutes. I'll just look at all the trades I took this week. Well, I've seen some trades in some of my accounts. I'll just say, okay, this trade, why did I, I'll look at the mistakes that I made. The ones that I did very well for the week, I was okay. I want to continue doing like this. Because the market is dynamic. No matter how long you have been trading, you can never stop learning. And this guy I used to follow, Ashraf, if you is actually an Arab American. No, I think he's a British Arab. The guy is based in the UK. This week, that guy lost over $900,000 in a single trade. And he posted it on Twitter. I'm going to look for that Twitter, this thing. Maybe I'll drop it in the groups. And then he took responsibility for that loss. And as a trader, one thing I found, and I used to do like that too back in the days, I used to blame the market. A lot of traders, they will blame the market. It's the market, though. The market has taken my money. They are manipulating the market. Why is it that wait, it is when I enter the market and price down, I bought. The market has been buying since. Now that I bought, the market now did what? Now started selling. I used to say that. But the truth is, you will never grow if you don't start taking responsibility for your own mistakes. Just like in any other thing, it's not even only about trading. Imagine somebody, you fail an exam in school, and you remember what we used to say when we were in school. We say, if you pass, they say, I did very well in that course. If you fail, you say, man, that teacher failed me. It's the teacher that failed me. That teacher is a sadist. So a lot of people take that responsibility, that habit of blaming other people to their workplace, to their businesses, and then to their life. Instead of sitting down and taking responsibility. I think I started doing very well in trading the moment I started taking responsibility for my own mistakes. If I lose money, I'll take responsibility. If I make money, I'll take responsibility. So you want to start from there. So your money management, you want to look at, let's say you are trading with $1,000. You don't have any, if you are trading with $1,000, you don't have any business entering a single trade with, say, 0.2. Why? So what you want to do, if you're having this problem, what you want to do is to start, that's your $1,000, start entering trade with the barest minimum. Let's say 0.01. Start from there. You will not make a lot of money. And that brings me to this point where if you are trying to solve the problem of over leverage, start with the 0.01. Let's say on $1,000. All right, you will not make a lot of money anyway. With 0.01, that means when you do 100 pips, you are just making $10. Okay. So you want to find something doing by the side. Maybe you want to get a job. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you even want to start training people and charging them how to trade. That's another way you can make money. Okay. So that you can develop that habit of that discipline. So you want to start with the barest minimum. All right. So I would say that, Mr. Julius, try and do that. Okay. Okay. Somebody say greedy man cannot make it in forex. I really want to come back to this business because accountable time I blew my account, but now I'm wise. My money to start again. Okay, good. So please try and we take on weekends like this. Take a pen. If you have been trading, if you don't have money to trade, take a pen. Julius, tomorrow I'm giving you one account. Okay, remind me tomorrow. Yeah. So we have 14 left to give, and then tomorrow I'll be telling you how much that account is. So I'm giving you a funded account. I like your spirit. So to just remind me tomorrow, you are one of our winner. All right, then I'll tell you how to open the account, and then we'll transfer some money in there and start trading. So having said that, yeah, Umar Ashraf is from Dubai. Thank you, Chooks. Oh, I used to think the guy is but Chooks, Ashraf is based in UK now. I know he's an Arab guy, but I know he's based in the West. So the guy lost $900,000 this week, and I love the way he explained it, that he actually took responsibility for that loss, and that's the way to be a very good trader. You want to take responsibility. This is me that I actually lost this money. The mistake is from me. It's not the market. It's not my wife. It's not my daughter. It's not my mom. It's not my daddy. It's not Donald Trump. I'm the one that made the mistake. What it does for you is that it opens your mind to want to find a solution. But the moment if you make a mistake, it's not even only in trading. If you make a mistake in anything, and then you started blaming another people, you have blocked that loop. The loop to improve. Already, you have already blocked it. Because you are blaming another person for your misfortune. So you will not be able to sit down and take stock properly. So, but if you say, this mistake that I made, I mess up. You can even call some of your friends, I mess up for that, already, okay, now you are now on your path to progress. Because you are not blaming your friends, you are not blaming anybody, you are blaming yourself. So you can now sit down and now start taking stock. As okay, what can I do so that I don't make this mistake again? I do it every weekend, like I said. If you look at I have books on my table where I write, where I take notes, where I journal if I do a mistake for the week. All right. So somebody is saying, what is the difference between buy stop and buy limit? All right. Just try and watch those videos I drop, but that's BC, right? It's a difference between buy stop. Buy stop is when price, like I mentioned, price you want the market to take you in above the current price. All right. Let's say price is $100, and then you want to enter the market at $105. So you place your buy above 100 and say, okay, when price gets to $105, take me in. So price will take you in. The market will take you in. For buy limit is if you want to enter the market below, if you want to buy below the current price. Let's say price is dropping from the top. Okay. And then you have already identified support points, and then you want you want market or the broker to take you in at that price point below the current price. So price is at $100, and then you want to buy at $95. So you place your buy limit below the current price. All right. I hope I understand that. I hope I answered that question. So let me actually blame markets. Yeah, it's a very good. Don't worry, tomorrow already is Julius. So Julius already have an account tomorrow. The money is not a lot of money, but I'm going to be explaining why we tailor that trading account that way. Say you need an account. Don't worry, tomorrow we'll talk about it. Okay, Solomon say I blame the market before. Recently, I discover I'm losing of greed. Sometimes I overtrade. Okay. I can't stop being greedy. I've blown my ad. Latif, Mr. Latif, please, it's your money. Oh. Don't blow your money. Oh. I lost on my account last week. I made, okay, say this week now, I made deposited $10. Okay, all right. How do we manage fear? All right. Okay, how do you manage fear? Now, fear and greed, in trading, there are two things. They work hand in hand. A greedy person, somebody that is greedy in trading, over leverages. All right. Somebody that is fearful, however, he sees an opportunity and he doesn't take it most times. Maybe the guy, you have analyzed the market, you say, this thing is going to, this thing is going to buy here, this thing is going to sell here. And then you are sure that that's what is going to happen. Now, for you to now place the order, to now place that buy or sell at that particular point, you are now fearful. Now, what you want to do, the answer to that is almost the same thing with someone that is trading and someone that is greedy. What you want to do is you want to first of all reduce your lot size. I also do that because sometimes in trading, no matter how good you are, sometimes anything can happen. Anything can happen in the market. So if I'm not sure of a particular maybe my analysis, but maybe my mind is like, is this thing going to go my way? And let's say I want to place 2 lots or 3 lots. What I will do is that I'll reduce my lot size. I'll reduce my lot size. Maybe I'll enter with 0. Sometimes I can even reduce it to as low as 0.3 or 0.2 or 0.5. Then when I enter, then I'll watch. All right. I wanted to enter the market with 3 lots. That means I still have 2.5 lots to enter. So now, to protect my capital and to protect myself, because I'm not sure of that particular position, I'll reduce that lot size. I can reduce it to as low as 0.2 or 0.3, and then I'll watch it for some time. Once I confirm that price is going to the direction that I have already anticipated, then I will now add the remaining lot size. I'll enter, more. So that way I'm able to put my fear in check so that I do not lose that trading opportunity, because there's nothing as painful to most traders when you see a trading opportunity and you don't take it, and the price eventually now goes in your direction. You're like, I say, more, I should have taken that trade though. But you didn't take it because you are fearful. So most times for me, that's what I always do. If I want to enter the trade at 1 lot, I'll reduce it. I can reduce it to 0.1 and watch. And in fact, it was today I entered a trade on Nasdaq before this class on NAS 100. And the trade, because I wasn't sure in the morning during the London session, I entered 0.1. It went against me all the way. I bought, so it went against, but I knew I was going to buy. But I entered too early. So it went against me with almost about 300 pips. I kept shifting my stop loss because I knew that he was going to buy eventually. So, but because I entered at 0.1, at the point I removed my stop loss, I was not bothered. So during US session, the thing now bottom. If you go and look at let me open the chart. Let me see if I can see that chart. If I've done. No, not this one. So we'll be rounding up soon. Okay, yeah. So this is the trade. I actually wanted to call this trade in the group, but I wasn't so sure. So, but I actually took the trade. And so this is NAS 100. 2 days ago, I mentioned in the group that I'm watching this instrument. So price, let me go to 2 hour. I think I took that buy. Okay, yeah. I took the buy here. The first buy I took. I'm out of this trade already anyway. Let me go get my history. So the first buy I took was here. So initially, I had my stop loss around this area. But I knew that price is all to buy. So I bought here, and then let me do that replay so that you see what I'm saying. Okay, all right. As you can see my screen. You should be able to see my screen. So I actually bought here after this candle, and check what happened after I bought. You see that price now took that support out. This one, but I was using this support as a strong point. I thought price would bounce off from here. So price now came all the way down. It came all the way down. So at the point, I now removed my stop loss because I knew that can you my bounce in by now. I was so sure that it's going to bounce around that spot. So price came there and bounced. In fact, I immediately I saw the first on the 15 minutes. Immediately I saw this first candle, I just jumped on a buy. I now added the remaining position to this one that I already took earlier. So my price now, I'm out of this trade already, as you can see. So that's how you take off for that. That's how you take care of fear. You don't enter everything at the same time. If you want to, let's say you want to enter one lot and you're not sure, two things you can do: stay out of the market. But if you want to actually place a trade, enter with a small lot size and wait to confirm that trend, like I just did. All right. So that's how you can manage it. Okay. I've learned the hard way, but now patience. Yeah. Don't worry. Tomorrow, my major problem is leverage. I know that I need to work on myself. Yes, everybody. In fact, it's all of us. Okay. Somebody says, Biodun, how do you incorporate fundamental news into your trading strategy? If you have been watching my YouTube weekly analysis, you're just following the news. Maybe one of these days we have a webinar on fundamentals. What you need to look for. What you need to look for. The meaning of some fundamental terms like interest rate, like yield, like non-farm payroll, some basic like cost price, consumer price index, like PPI, all those basic things. Like when you hear that the Federal Reserve want to increase rates, or you hear that a particular country want to cut their interest rate, like it happens. I think it was 2 weeks ago on NZD USD. That's Australia. I think was that no, sorry, Australia US, not Australia. NZD. That's what's the name of this country? Well, each country uses NZD. Oh, I've forgotten. I didn't. It's not Netherlands. One of these countries that I think they cut their interest rate and the market crash. Their currency crash. So some of the things, if you see that a country wants to cut their interest rate or they want to increase their interest rate, what is going to be the resultant effect on that particular currency? For example, the Federal Reserve have been reducing rates, and then you can see that dollar has not been very stable. All right. Then the Japanese yen also, you can see that the yen has been very weak recently. All right. A lot of things that that you have to look at as well. Okay, so Jide say I should remember, no problem. I blow my account, but everybody have blown their account, even me. It's just that I've not blown an account in the last maybe 7 years or 8 years. But I blew. Okay, now all of us a blow account. Okay, Solomon, is it possible to change IB on Axie? I don't know. I don't know. You can talk to you can chat them up, talk to their rep. Okay, New Zealand, thank you. New Zealand, yes. New Zealand, they are the one that cut their interest rates. I don't know, the name just went off my NZD. Okay, biggest problem, over trading. Well, you need to keep working on if you're over trading. For over trading, one thing I found out is that you start over trading when you get to the point of overconfidence. When you have gotten to the point where you can spot, let's say on 3 or 4, 5 Imagine you spot the same, you spot trends. The market is going in a particular direction on 5 different pairs, and eventually it's, everything play out the way you have predicted or you have envisaged. Most time what happens is that it gives you a level of overconfidence, and market is very funny. It has a way of humbling you when you're overconfident, and the market will humble you. Market don't like people that are overconfident. He has a way. I think Ashraf also spoke about that this week. The guy that I said lost over 900,000. All right. So how do you handle overconfidence? How do you handle over trading? Have a goal that, okay, you, no matter how tempting the setup is, let's say you see a setup of 5 different pairs, you want to stay with just 2 pair, or at least 1 pair or 2 pair. So what you want to do is that you want to now look at the best setup. That's what I do. Let's say I have like I have like 5 trading pairs, like the GBP card I saw this one that I posted in the group. GBP, in fact, at the point when I posted it, all the pounds pairs, have the tendency to buy massively, and they all bought. GBP card, GBP AUD, GBP USD. I think those 3 were the one I spotted. But when I look at it, I kept looking at it. I noticed that it was GBP CAD had a better opportunity, so it was the one I went for. I think on GBP AUD, I actually entered a trade on GBP AUD on one of my other accounts too, and the GBP card I posted on the group. So if you notice during that period, during London session when I posted it, all of them, GBP AUD, GBP card, GBP USD went up. So you want to look for quality and not quantity. So that's the idea. Even if it's only 1 pair you will trade, just jump on it and leave the others. Just remove your eyes. That way you don't overtrade. All right. So we'll be rounding up. I think time we spend more than 1 hour. New Zealand, what do they cut their rates? Why do they cut their rate? Countries cut their rates to reduce inflation. Anytime they cut interest rate, because countries cut their rates to make money available and to stimulate the economy. That rate that we are talking about means that means the rate at which you can borrow money, at which businesses can borrow money. All right. So, and they do it when inflation, when they notice that inflation is low, because if you have high inflation and you cut interest rates, you are going to have more inflation. Inflation will go up. So, countries normally cut their rate when they want to stimulate the economy, when they want people to enter the bank and borrow money more, so that they can create jobs. So, what it does is that it creates more jobs. So that means a businessman can now go to the bank and go and borrow money at a lower rate. All right. So that's why countries normally cut their rate. How can I reduce my loss if the market is going against me? Well, you can either close the trade at a loss, or you can hedge it. I hedge that. I'm in some position that I hedge. So what I will do, maybe one of these days I'll do a class on hedging. I just hedge it. I just leave it. Hedging means that you can do buy and sell. Let's say you are in a buy position and price has gone against you. You can also sell and use that sell position to hedge that buy position. That's one way of hedging. Another way of hedging, let's say you are in a buy position on pounds USD, and then price now started selling. Okay, so what you can do, I know that there's another pair, let's say Euro USD, that is also built, both of them move in the same pattern. All right. You want to go into Euro USD and go and check if it is about to sell. Then you can sell. You have already bought in pounds USD. You can now go to Euro USD and sell, or any other. It might not even be Euro USD. You can now look for another instrument that you are sure of that setup. Price is about to go in a particular direction, whether it's going to buy or sell. You can now enter that order trade. So what you have done in trading, is that you have used your position in another instrument to hedge your losing position. All right. So I mean, a lot of big traders, that's what they do. Because imagine if you are trading $100 million account that is for let's say it's for old teachers association. I mean, they do that a lot here in America. Most of all these money fund managers. So and you are in a loss of say $10 million. So most times you will not want to close that position because that's a lot of money. So what they will do is that they will now hedge against that position. So when you hedge against the position, let's say they are in a buy, they will now sell to hold the position until they will be able to trim and come out of the trade, either at a minimal loss or at a break even or at a minimal profit. As long as they don't close that loss at $10 million. I mean, you will see positions. I've been privy to see some of the positions that you see some of these traders, they'll be in a trade for 2 years. They'll be managing the loss because you cannot close pension people. You go and close their trade at 10 million minus $10 million. You want to go to jail. So what they will do, they will hedge against that position and they keep managing that loss. The worst case scenario they will do for the year, they will tell the owners of the money that we didn't make any profits, so they will not declare profits. But they want to ensure that money is intact. So they will manage the position, and that's how you be a good trader. Because it's not every time you enter a trade and then you make money. So what makes you a good trader is, number one, on days you have drawdown, how do you manage it? Very key. You have to be able to manage your drawdown so that you don't lose money. Use your money. You don't lose your money to the market. So you want to manage it. All right. All right. So somebody say you close half of your position, work on your risk. Well, I agree on that too. All right. The Telegram group link. Okay, I'll drop it. I think I already explained edging. All right. Okay. Somebody say, okay, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for Emmanuel. Thank you for also throwing more lights on cutting interest rate. Our CBN reduced cutting borrowing rate. Yes. So it stimulates the economy when they cut interest rate. Let me look for the, hold on guys. Let me look for the Telegram because a lot of people are asking for it. Sorry. I want to look for the Telegram channel, Telegram link. So, all right, so you can join the Telegram channel with that link. So we call it a day tonight. Tomorrow we'll continue. And Mr. Olatuji, boss me in class tomorrow. Remind me, and I'll talk about how we can receive the account tomorrow. So thank you everybody for showing up tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. All right, good night. So you can join the Telegram channel with that same time tomorrow. Yes. All right, good night, everybody.